This is One on One. We're pleased to be joined by Courtney Lozano, who is Program Director, Cancer Support Community at Holy Name Medical Center. Good to see you, Courtney.
Good to see you. Thank you for having me.
It's our pleasure. And prepping for this, I thought to myself, wow, cancer, it's a clinical side. You got to take care of people, radiation, chemotherapy, other treatments. There's more to it than that, right?
There's a lot more to it. So Cancer Support Community is actually a global organization. We offer free cancer support programs to anyone impacted by cancer.
Anyone?
Anyone
Family?
impacted by cancer. Families, caregivers, spouse, anyone who's going through this alongside someone who's diagnosed with this disease. And with Cancer Support Community, Holy Name Medical Center in Teaneck, New Jersey has a partnership with them since 2016. And even though these programs are held and hosted at Holy Name, they are open to anyone receiving cancer treatment anywhere.
Anywhere. What do you do for them? Because I was looking, you got yoga, you got support groups, you got meditation.
Yes.
Why?
So every cancer center and hospital offers cancer support groups, which are vital in helping someone get through their cancer journey. But we want to offer a variety of other ways that people can connect in a non-traditional group setting. So we have cooking classes, we have nutrition classes, we have yoga, scrapbooking, meditation.
You got drums. Wow, what's the drum circle class?
It's so fun. They love it. It gets their energy out, and people just enjoy some different ways to meet people. And when someone is diagnosed with cancer, it doesn't only affect you medically or physically, it affects your emotional well-being.
Talk about that.
And you have to think about, how am I going to address that? That has to be addressed. So through the Cancer Support Community, we realize that social and emotional support is just as important as medical care. They should go hand in hand. So even if your doctor didn't suggest it or recommend it or talk about how important support is, we want to invite you to join us. And if you're seeking support, we are here at any point in your journey.
How'd you get into this?
I'm a social worker as my background, so I used to do counseling and group work myself, but now I'm kind of developing and implementing this program in behind the scenes, and I'm seeing that the expansion of this program is just so rewarding. It's really beautiful.
You know, there have been people who have said that the kinds of things you're talking about actually have a clinical medical benefit. If so, what is it?
There's so many ways that when someone is going through this, it can affect you in so many ways. And I think that medically, if you're so focused
What about the stress?
Exactly. We have a stress management class. When you're coming here, the social component is so valuable because you can come from a family that's so supportive, or a spouse or a best friend who has always been there for you. But you come into this group of initially strangers and you meet with them. It is a completely different experience. They relate to you on a different level, and they understand the fear, the hair loss, the body image, the fatigue, that you don't even have to explain yourself. They understand what you're going through, and they have your back, and it's really important to know that that's where you can find support.
There are people watching right now. I don't think that I know anyone or who doesn't have a family member or someone close to them. They themselves are dealing with cancer. So you talk about people affected by cancer. Someone says, devil's advocate, I can tough this out. I can do it on my own, you say?
So there are so many people who are so independent, and their whole lives, they've always been taking care of other people. And it's so hard to take that step and say, I'm the one who needs the support now, and I'm the one who needs the help. But we don't want pride to get in your way. There are so many cancer support programs, not only ours, but all over. Why are they here? Why are these programs here? They're here because you can't do it alone. It's hard. There's a lot happening, and we want to make sure that we can support you. And actually, the mission of Cancer Support Community is so that no one faces cancer alone.
Oh, before I let you out of here, the online piece of this? There's online support.
There is online support. So if you're unable to come to a group in person, there are online support groups where you can reach out.
How does that work? You're online. Don't you have to see someone face to face?
Well, I mean, it's a different way to gain support, and you're online in a group.
It's complementary.
With other people who are going through the same thing. Yeah.
Just being in that conversation, knowing you're not alone, helps a little bit.
It helps a lot. I really think it helps a lot. There's so many things that are going through your head, and you feel isolated and alone. And this program, I feel like it offers a sense of belonging in a time when it is needed the most.
And cost?
Everything's free of charge.
No, it's not free.
No cost. Everything's free.
And you don't actually have to be at the medical center. You could be anywhere.
You can get treatment in the city, another cancer center in Jersey, and you still come here for support. It's just a community-based program that just happens to be held here.
How rewarding is it for you to be involved in this kind of work?
I love my job. I really love my job. I love being able to provide and implement all of these programs. There's almost 40 programs a month to choose from. And for me to see the impact that it makes on these participants, it's really powerful.
Courtney Lozano, well done.
Thank you.
Keep doing what you're doing. You're helping a lot of
Thank you.
people, but you don't need me to tell you that. Thank you.
Thank you.
Catch you next time, folks. Thank you.
One-on-One with Steve Adubato has been a production of the Caucus Educational Corporation, celebrating over 25 years of broadcast excellence. Funding for this edition of One-on-One with Steve Adubato has been provided by the Russell Berry Foundation, Delta Dental of New Jersey, the Northward Center, PSC&G, Verizon, Johnson & Johnson, and by Adler Aphasia Center. Transportation provided by Airbrook Limousine, serving the metropolitan New York, New Jersey area.